Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Detroit Tigers franchise on MLB The Show 20. Make sure you drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content, because that is all we do here. We can build a winner together. Our 10-6 Detroit Tigers going up against the 500, surprisingly, New York Yankees. This is quite a big game in Yankee Stadium, New York City, Bronx, New York. James Paxton with a 2.70 ERA and a 1.62 whip so far in his 3 starts this year for the Yankees, taking the mound, as well as Tarik Skubal for us. He took over the spot in the rotation previously held by Matthew Boyd. Boyd was having a bad season, and Skubal's not getting off to a good start here today as he gives up a 2-run blast, 372 feet. Mike Moustakas' 3rd home run of the year. Then in the bottom of the 4th, up comes Aaron Judge. This one might be able to be brought back into the park, and McGowan just mistimes the jump. Aaron Judge with his 3rd home run of the year, 411 feet. Yankees up 3-0. Then this one, beautiful play by Francisco Lindor. That is exactly one of the reasons he was brought into the organization. Here's another reason, as Lindor getting a single into right field. Runners on the corners now with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Trey Mancini with a chance, and he absolutely does not come up clutch in that moment. So Paxton able to get out of the inning there, and Moustakas in the bottom of the 6th does it again to Tarik Skubal. A 2-run jack, yet again, a 457-foot bomb this time. And Skubal just giving up the long ball way too much in this one, as the Yankees just absolutely destroying us. Hunter Wood coming into this game. He's had a very good season so far. 3 games only pitched, though. 5 2/3 innings, but he hasn't given up a run yet. Here is a hit into left and a beautiful grab by Kendall Brown. What a web gem. Now Nelson Barreto up at the plate in the top of the 7th. That one's put a good crack on into left center and over the 399-foot sign. Nelson Barreto with a 434-foot bomb. Actually puts us on the board, so no chance of a shutout, but Gleyber Torres deep to left. Another no-doubter for this Yankee squad, a solo shot, his 8th of the year. 435 feet, and the first run given up by Hunter Wood this season. Phil Maton coming into the game, his 5th game pitch today, and he is going to give up a shot to right field, and this one just not looking good to start off the episode here with the Detroit Tigers. Aaron Judge with a solo shot there, so multiple blasts coming from multiple players. This one into the gap, though. Trey Mancini making up for his unclutch before by coming up big. That'll be a 2-run double for Mancini. And the Tigers at least scoring some runs here in the top of the 8th. That 2-run double is 3rd double of the year. Now bottom 8, it's Austin Wins, and Wins is going to make sure that the Yankees win here today as he gets himself a solo blast. His 1st homer of the year. Travels 393 feet here at Yankee Stadium. And Mike Moustakas, your player of the game, 2 for 4, 2 bombs, 4 ribbies. Yankees win this one 8-3. Tarik Skubal, 5 1/3, 5 earned runs. Not what we wanted to see Tarik be able to do, and unfortunately, it wouldn't be any better if Matthew Boyd was in the game. He's just having a horrible season. So now we manage game number 2 of this Yankee set. We always like to see how we can do against the Yankees. Hicks hits a 2-run blast in the bottom of the 2nd. They end up with 3 runs in that half inning, and it's just making it really hard to come back against them. Jordan Balazovic not pitching very well, gives up 2 in the bottom of the 5th as well. Every time we get McGowan on, we can steal a base, but we just can't bring him home. Riley Green, nice solo shot in the top of the 7th to ensure, once again, that we don't get shut out at the very least. There's a 3-run blast for Gio Urshela, and another 2 runs come home for the Yankees in the bottom of the 8th. They are going to win this one 10-1. Tyler Glasnow, the player of the game for them, started for them, did a very nice job. Now just trying to avoid the sweep. We get a run in the top of the first and the top of the second, so a very good start, but we give up 5 in the bottom of the second. Another solo shot by Stanton, a 2-run shot by Hicks in the bottom of the third. That makes it 8-2. We get a solo shot from Trey Mancini. They get one back by Aaron Judge, and 9-3 is what the score is now. Into the 6th, they get a run in the 6th. That's 10-3. Not looking good for any opportunity to avoid the sweep here. It will be a 10-3 loss. Frazier, the player of the game, he had a home run for them as well. Now going into the series against the Chicago White Sox. They are 11-7. We are 10-9. We are not that far away from the White Sox. We hate finishing below the White Sox, so we got to make sure we do a good job here today. Casey Mize on the mound, making his 4th start of the year. A 5.40 ERA and 1.44 whip. Not the numbers we wanted him to have. He will oppose Joe Musgrove, 2-0, with a 3.24 and 1.26 whip. So here's Casey Mize in the top of the second, and this one, the high heat, 96 mile an hour, and it's caught up to over the bullpen into the stands by Eloy Jimenez. His 5th homer of the year is a solo shot, and the White Sox are on top 1-0. Now we go bottom 2, and look at this beautifully hit, perfect crack of the bat by Riley Green to straightaway center. His 4th home run of the year. You gotta love the way the young man's played. It's taken a while for him to get to the majors, but he's doing a great job. Now this one is going to get past the second baseman, and we are going to end up with runners on the corners. Take a look at Richie McGowan here and the burning speed that he shows, reaching a top speed of 19 miles an hour and going 1st to 3rd in 6.6 seconds. 0 to 60 in 6.6. You gotta love it. And now Lindor up at the plate, and Lindor to center. He got one a little too with too much air under it, but it's going to be a sac fly. Richie McGowan scores. It's 2-1 Tigers. Another high heat 96 mile an hour fastball, and Casey Mize's fastball just is not there today, as that one gets taken deep by Abreu for a 2-run shot. Abreu's 2nd home run of the year. So now here is a 3-2 lead for the White Sox, and this one's going to extend their lead to straightaway center field. Michael Conforto's 6th homer of the year is a solo shot, and strangely, I'm remembering now that it is Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone's wearing number 42. This one is a grand salami to right by Yasmani Grandal, and it's just not Casey Mize's day. Absolutely just yelling every profanity into his glove at the moment here on Jackie Robinson Day. Here is a deeply hit ball off Sir Anthony Dominguez in the top of the 8th inning. That's a 3-run crack for Nicky Delmonico. And no way we're beating the White Sox here today at home on Jackie Robinson Day. However, never say never. This one to straightaway center. It's Francisco Lindor, and it is gone over the wall. A 2-run blast for him. His 7th home run of the year. Lindor's done very, very well in a Tigers uniform, and you love to see that. 12-4 is the score, with still 2 runners on the bags. Here's a big smack by Travis d'Arnaud all the way to the wall. Bases clearing double it is, and it's 12-6. Hey, better than 12-2, that's for sure. Bottom of the 9th, another chance here, and it is going into the gap with Lindor. And that one is going to score Richie McGowan home, make it 12-7. A little more respectable. Here's Riley Green at the plate, though. He is the final out on the away low changeup, and the White Sox win it here in Detroit on Jackie Robinson Day. Michael Conforto, the player of the game, goes 2 for 3 with a homer and 2 ribbies. Lindor for us was 4 for 4 with a homer, 2 doubles, and 4 RBIs. Without Lindor, we aren't even close to being in this game. Not that we really were. Anyway, Lindor with his 17th RBI of the year. Casey Mize, not a good outing from him. He has greatly inflated his ERA. Moncada hits a 2-run home run in the next game to give them a 2-0 lead in the top of the first. Then they end up getting a couple more in the third. They're up 4-0 right now, and we've really just got to stop them somehow. The pitching this year has been surprisingly bad on this Detroit Tiger team. I don't know what it is, but it just isn't working out right now. I don't know if it's the mesh of guys we have, but the bottom of the rotation has just been so flexy and just not good. 5-0 is the lead, and the White Sox hand us a shutout. Moncada is the player of the game in that one. Now trying to avoid the sweep in this White Sox game, and it has been tough to avoid these sweeps for some reason in this episode. Not going well here for us. We were doing pretty well in the beginning of the year. Now we're facing a little adversity. Louis Robert with a solo shot in the 6th. And now bases loaded. We bring in Hunter Wood, and unfortunately, they do get 3 across in the top of the 6th inning. We need our bats to start working. They get an extra run in the 8th. The bats aren't working. The relief pitching kind of blowing what we really don't want them to. And 4-0, 2 straight shutouts by the White Sox. And now into the Angels series, we're kind of going to switch. Can't speak. Sim straight through this series as we lose the first game of the set 4-2, then a 13-8 win, which was very crazy. We get a couple injury information here. We do win the last 3 games of the set to take that series 3-1. Now going up against the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, Mudhens and Balwanis, blah, blah, blah. We lose 2-7 in the first game. Then the Giants want to offer us a trade offer. Now, we've been having a lot of problems with starting pitching, so adding a very nice prospect at starting pitcher in Ryan Schaefer could be a big thing for us. A sweeping curve, 71A potential. We have a surplus of outfielders. We have 3 very young outfielders up in the majors right now. We don't necessarily need Fernando Ramos. I think that's a good trade. We're going to make that trade, hoping that maybe Ryan Schaefer can become a future big-time player in our rotation. So now we are going into the series against the Toronto Blue Jays, and this is a big series for us. The Blue Jays are a very good team. They right now are in the lead in the AL East at this point in time. Daniel Norris will take the mound for us, and right away going to give up a couple of hits here. Chance for them to score. They hold the runner at third. So runners on the corners for Vladdy Jr., doing just what Daddy used to do, putting that one right in right field, getting the RBI, and giving his team a 1-0 lead. Now Randall Grichuk, he's going to bounce one over to Lindor. Easy flip onto Justin Turner to end the threat. Anthony Kay taking the mound for the Blue Jays. He's undefeated this year at 4-0, but not the greatest ERA and whip. It's beatable, and we are proving exactly why, as right there you get Tommy Pace to lead off this game. He's going to round second, go to third, and slide into third head first with a leadoff triple. So a chance to tie the game right away, and Lindor's going to do just that. Beautiful bloop into right, and easy RBI pickup. Now Justin Turner with 2 on. Nobody away. That's all the way to the wall, hitting the bottom of the wall. Look at the runners running around. We are going to get another run there. Lindor scores. It's 2-1. So another chance here after that RBI double. It's Nelson Barreto. He's going to ground one through the shortstop gap, and we are going to make it 3-1. Turner holds up at third base, but we cannot bring him home. Here's Bichette. He's going to ground out with a big-time threat. 2 runners in scoring position. None come across, though. Now Lindor with 2 outs in the bottom of the second, and he's got this one going to the right center field gap, a very popular one for these Detroit Tiger hitters, and a triple as Lindor slides headfirst into third. So a couple triples today have made it easy to score runs. Here's Crone, and Crone has this one deep to center, and that will be caught just shy of the warning track. Now Jake Rogers is going to take one. I don't know where exactly that hit him, but that was pretty high up there, close to his face. And this one grounded over to third. It's going to be a double play, but we do get a run scored, so Barreto will pick up an RBI. It'll be 4-1. Nieves into left field, diving, cannot make the play is Tommy Pace, and that will be an RBI for the Blue Jays. They cut the lead in half to 4-2. Now David Robertson, going to pitch in his 12th game this year. 193 ERA. He's been very good in relief. This one is a grounder over to second, taken care of by Justin Turner and ending the threat. Thomas Hatch going to come in and try to do the same for the Blue Jays. And right here, it's Richie McGowan, our first round pick, and it's all the way to the wall. Richie McGowan going to push the runner in front as he will get an easy triple, and Riley Green will score. It's 5-2. Lindor with a chance to score McGowan. He will do that, of course. Lindor has been absolutely phenomenal in this episode. It is now 6-2. Here is Teoscar Hernandez off of David Robertson, and it is gone in the top of the 8th here. Solo shot for Hernandez, his 11th homer of the year. He's playing very well. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come in, his 5th appearance. He has a 7.36 ERA, and he has been pretty bad against lefty batters, but here we go. He gets one out, and that is going to bring us into the 9th, where Corey Eble Knievel will come into the game. Has not allowed a single hit to a righty batter. And this one deep out to right field and caught just shy of the warning track. That's the first out of the top of the 9th. He walked the first batter. Now with 2 away, this one is into the gap. That very same gap that it's gone into all day long for both teams. And it is going to be a run for Toronto. They're just 2 down. Corey, you've got to get this done. He's got Vladdy at the plate. This is a high fly ball to left field. Tommy Pace is under it, and he will make the play. Detroit Tigers win at home against these Blue Jays 6-4. Lindor, player of the game, 4 for 4 with a triple and 2 ribbies. Great game for him. Bo Bichette with a triple, Kevin Biggio with a double for the Toronto Blue Jays. Triples for Lindor, Pace, and McGowan, and that's why you want really, really fast players, because you can just stretch the bases so much. Norris gets the dub. We go into this Arizona Diamondback series. Robinson Chirinos will be able to come back for AAA. We lose both Diamondback games in very, very tight fashion. Then we go on to lose the first Ranger game and the second one, both of those by 1 run. We're just not getting lucky right now at this point in this season. And on May 1st, we lose to the Texas Rangers and get swept. We are now 6 games below 500. Make it 5 as we do beat the Dodgers in that first game of that set. Looking at the standings, the Rays are 21-14. The Yankees right behind that. White Sox lead our division by a good bit with 25 wins. The best team in the American League at the moment. Yankees and A's are the wild card leaders. We are the 3rd worst team in the American League at this point. That is not good. Mets are the best team in baseball. Nationals and Reds lead the wild card in the National League. Well, next episode's going to start by facing one of the absolute best pitchers in the league right now in Walker Buehler, as he's 6-0 with a 1.45 ERA. Wish us luck in that one by dropping a like on this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new to the channel. For the love of franchise content, that is all we do here, and we can build a winner together. Thank you and take care, everybody.